2002 Toyota Sienna. So we're going to put this FM modulator in so that I can use my iPod with my Sienna. Disconnect that. There we go. Using very small screwdrivers, flat head screwdrivers, 2 of them, I have eased the front face plate off, and it's held with these. This is what the clips look like. 1, 2, and then similar on the other side. Behind you can see that there are electric things plugged in here, 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 here. In order to loosen each, there's a tab on the side that has to be loosed, and it takes 2 hands, but you push with your little screwdriver in here and then use your other hand to disengage. So I've got black, tan, blue, and white disconnected, and there's only this one left. So having disconnected all of the circuits, I'm going to set the face aside. It's a 10-inch socket tool. There's 1 screw here, I guess a bolt, 1 down here, and over here, and 1 up here. So I'll take those 4 bolts off. So with the screws out, bolts out, the unit just slips right forward like this, and we have some things in the back to disconnect. There's 1, 2, 3, and last but not least, the antenna. These 2 blue ones were together, and then this guy. The most complicated part of installing this FM modulator is the wiring. These 2 fancy little pieces of wire. The red, right here, needs to be tied into a 12-volt power source, and the black part will be grounded on the frame. I am going to splice this red line in with the power that feeds to the stereo. I have a choice of a blue and yellow wire or a gray wire to get power. I'm going to go with the gray wire because I don't want to have a constant pull on the battery. I want to have a switch. So I'm going to open up a little bit of this sheathing by the gray wire. There it is. I'm going to snip this so it's a clean break, and then I'm going to strip it somewhere. Okay.
Are you cutting it too close?
Enough space on both sides. Enough space. So we have clean ends. Okay. Pause it. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy here. Crimp it real tight. Crimp that end as well. Good and tight. And tape that back closed again. And now our wiring harness has power to our FM modulator. Beep. I'm going to admit to being shameless in my electric wiring. I first saw this done by a professional stereo installer. Maybe he wasn't a very good one, but he grounded a stereo straight onto a bolt. He did it under the driver's side. I'm going to use this bolt under the passenger side. So I went for a slightly more elegant solution, and I put a ring on the end of this ground wire. And then I'm going to tape it there anyway. So the wiring was the easy part. Next we take the antenna bypass from the FM modulator. Stick this one like so, and now this portion of the FM modulator will stick right into the back of the radiator. Here's our dry run with everything running back in there but nothing installed. 88.3 and the iPod. We have contact. Great, we did it right. Now we can put this thing together. While I was waiting for my camera to charge, I took one of these out and milled a circle that will hold the power switch for the FM modulator. I'm not going to pretend that it is a pretty job. Alright, that is hot.
Show the camera.
Look how pretty that is. Through here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our new connecting up the power. And I've got an awful lot of cord here. I'm going to tie this one off with another twist tie. Okay, so these two go in the back here.
You can see the little red cable coming out. This is DC 12V.
This is our DC 12 volt. Here's the antenna. And this one is only 2 wires. The best I can figure, this is the steering wheel controls, though I don't know it. Okay, time. So we'll put it all back together again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, since we stole the space for this black one, we've decided that these are probably automatic door opener and sunroof controls, and this van doesn't have those, so they're options that are wired, but not switched and not available. So I'm going to tuck this one down out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and reattach the blue and the white and the tan. And here we go, putting this back on, and you'll remember these 4 clips are right here, right here, right here. Oh man, that looks good.
So there's the custom switch right there.
Okay. Reconnect negative battery terminal. And here we have